Game development is a high-budget gamble at the best of times. For every big-name disappointment or surprise breakout hit from nowhere, there is another, darker class of game. The one that never came out. History is littered with high-profile games that had all the hype and all the trailers, and then just sort of never happened. Developers can games all the time, but usually in secret before announcing anything, so it's a rare breed of game that gets killed in full view of the public. So let's take a look at some of the most high-profile games that were never released, and dream about what could have been. Killing Day was a first-person shooter that would have been a next-gen powerhouse, intended to show what the then-unreleased PS3 could do. The trailer bowled people over with what, for the first time, were incredible lighting effects and destructible environments. However, the original 30-second CG trailer is pretty much all we ever got to see. If the game ever actually existed beyond that, nothing was ever shown again, and Killing Day was apparently officially cancelled early in development. Ubisoft did keep the name trademarked until 2016, giving fans some hope, but it ultimately expired. First announced at Gamescom 2013, Fable Legends gameplay debuted at Microsoft's 2014 E3 press conference and couldn't have been further from what Fable fans were expecting or wanted. Instead of a next-gen version of the chicken-kicking RPG, Fable Legends delivered a 4-on-1 asymmetrical multiplayer game. It went into closed beta later in 2014 and, by all accounts, was actually fine, but neither fans or its own publisher seemed too excited about it, and it was ultimately cancelled in 2016. Not before it cost Microsoft an estimated $75 million, making it one of the most expensive cancelled games ever that wasn't even made. Exclusives are a big deal for consoles, so when Sony announced in 2007 that a new Rockstar game was coming exclusively to PS3, it was a big win. Unfortunately, despite the fanfare of the announcement and prestige of the Grand Theft Auto developer, Agent became one of the famous white whales in gaming. Despite the big stage reveal and fuss, all we've ever seen since its E3 unveiling is the logo. A few screenshots have leaked out over the years, and for a long time Take-Two refused to say it had been cancelled. However, the United States Patent and Trademark Office declared the Agent trademark abandoned in 2018, and since 2021, the official Agent website redirects to Rockstar's website, with the game no longer being listed on its games page. Players loved the look of Scalebound when it was announced at E3 2014, and the game even had an extensive demo on the floor of a later Microsoft press conference. But then the game skipped some shows, and then got delayed from 2016 to 2017, when it was eventually cancelled, without so much as a reason why. As an original IP from Platinum Games and famed Resident Evil and Bayonetta director Hideki Kamiya, the unexpected cancellation of Scalebound was a real kick to the stomach.
Let's go, big guy!
Star Wars is a series with a fan base that makes almost any game a sure bet. But when Disney acquired the franchise from George Lucas in 2013, it meant developer LucasArts shut down, taking with it Star Wars 1313. It would have starred a young Boba Fett during the bounty hunter's early adventures hunting down the galaxy's most wanted. The gameplay we got revealed a third-person shooter filled with action, chases, and big scripted set pieces, giving it all a very Uncharted vibe. While the demo looked promising, 1313 was officially canned a year later when LucasArts laid off the majority of its staff. Over the years, we've seen scraps of gameplay and demos, and some concept work may have inspired scenes in The Mandalorian, but the game itself is deader than Luke's Tauntaun sleeping bag. Prey 2 was officially unveiled at E3 in 2011, taking place after the 2006 Xbox 360 game, not the more recent Arcane space adventure. The ambitious sequel would have followed US Marine Killian Samuels, a human living among an array of alien races, hunting bounties and earning cash to survive. The reveal gameplay wowed audiences with incredible gadget-powered gunplay, and this ended up high on a lot of most wanted lists for years. Despite the hype, the game disappeared and Bethesda officially called it quits on Prey 2 in 2014. Eventually, the name returned as a rebooted experience with Arcane Studios' 2017 Prey. Human Head sequel still gets talked about though, and has taken on a near-mythical status thanks to its gameplay and a twist ending that deserves a video all of its own. This is one of the most famous cancelled games of all time, first revealed in 2002 and not officially cancelled until 2014, making it one of the longest games to live in limbo before the axe actually fell. Given that Blizzard used to be known for only releasing games when they were done, rumors and hopes that this console-based shooter take on the tactical StarCraft world would still happen, and it persisted for over a decade. The game would have seen players control Nova, a stealth operative known as a ghost, as she fought and snuck her way through various sci-fi worlds. Development didn't go smoothly though, and the game missed its 2003 release, underwent numerous delays, and even changed developers. It was relaunched at E3 2005 with a new 2006 release date that came and went. However, Blizzard didn't officially finally confirm cancellation until 2014.
The gap in the door. It's a separate reality.
As a victim of the Konami-Kojima fallout, Silent Hills will fittingly forever haunt gamers with what could have been. Initially revealed via a mysterious playable teaser, or PT to its friends, the game was only revealed once the secret ending was revealed the day after the demo was released. The hype instantly exploded when people discovered a new Silent Hill game from MGS director Hideo Kojima and horror film director Guillermo del Toro that would star The Walking Dead's Norman Reedus. But this still didn't stop the game getting canned, with extreme prejudice though when Kojima finally left Konami. Even a petition of nearly 200,000 fan signatures wasn't enough to save it. Now, 10 years later, the rumour mill is still throwing out sparks as it turns. There was gossip Sony had bought the rights to let Kojima carry on, although currently he's rumoured to be working on a horror game called Overdose. While Konami allegedly has up to 3 different Silent Hill projects in the works, but whatever happens in the future, Silent Hills is forever trapped in the other world. So what cancelled game hurt you the most? You can tell us, we're all suffering here, or is it something that isn't on this list that you can't let go of? Let us know in the comments below, and stay with GamesRadar for games that will definitely come out. Probably.